Hi guys, George Glinsky here from Toe the Line, joined today by Dorian Darch. Dorian, how you doing, my man?
Good, buddy. Good. All good. And how are you?
Very well, mate. Very well indeed. Obviously, Dorian, a lot of people will be coming into bare-knuckle boxing now and seeing your face. You're a familiar face in the boxing ranks. 12, 12 and
Yeah,
1, you fought the best of the best. Daniel Dubois, Anthony
yeah,
Joshua, Eddie Chambers, so many guys. So
yeah.
why are you in bare-knuckle boxing? Why did you ditch the gloves?
Oh, to be honest with you, but it was the boys who I'm fighting, who I get offered fights with now in boxing, are miles better than me. They fitter than me, you know what I mean? So I've come down to this, and hopefully the standard of boys that I'll be fighting is not as high as I'd be fighting in boxing, if you know what I mean.
Hmm.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Yeah.
That's, yeah.
I mean, you've got one of the best guys in fairness in bare knuckle boxing, Mason Shaw. He is one of the best guys at that higher weight. Obviously, he's naturally more of a 90 kilogram fighter, so you have got that weight advantage.
Yeah.
But it must be a new lease of life for you, getting these sort of 50-50 fights back. You're traditionally an away
Yeah,
fighter, not
exactly.
quite a
Yeah.
journeyman, but you've been put in fights that you're not supposed to win.
Yeah, like I am trained properly for years, which is no one else's fault apart from my own. But for the last 5 or 6 weeks now, I've dedicated myself, and it's 3 2-minute rounds. So I'm just going to go all in for 3 2-minute rounds. It'll be a breeze compared to. I know it's only a minute difference, but that minute means a lot on them three minute rounds to a 2 minute round. I sparred 3 2s on Thursday just to get a feel for it, and it
Mm.
was it was over before it started. If you know what I mean,
Yeah,
hell of a difference.
I suppose you must have not fought two since the amateurs.
Well, I didn't have many amateur fights, if I'm honest. I only had 11 amateur fights, so I can't even remember fighting twos. Because I fought in the championships 3 times, so they were 3 minute rounds. I might have had one or two 2 minute rounds, but hardly anything like.
No way. So what is the difference for you? Obviously, you've got to increase your output there, definitely.
Yeah, just higher output, and with 2 minute rounds, the round is more or less over before you can just go flat out for 2 minutes, three twos. So that's what I'm hoping to do. I've never been a brilliant sparrer because I can't get up for it.
Mm.
But just getting the rounds in, like Harry Miles and a boy called Ethan has helped me massively over the last 4 weeks. Just come in and punching my fucking head in more or less because I can't. I just never have been a sparrer. I can't get up for it. But you still
Mm.
getting the rounds out, and it does you good at the end of the day. On fight night, I'll be a different man. Hopefully,
Yeah. Is
yeah.
that Harry Miles, former BKB fighter, Harry Miles?
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
What advice has he given you? Because obviously he's been in there before.
Yeah, he just says there's this. I know you shouldn't do it, but I always fought in pubs and things when you're younger, but it'll be different. But obviously, getting punched with a knuckle is a lot different to getting punched with the fucking glove on, even though they're only 10-ounce gloves. But obviously, he said that you can't throw everything in every shot, otherwise, your just hands will get smashed up. That's the main advice that he's given me, really.
I'm not sure how much tape you've seen on Mason Shaw. He's one of the stronger fighters around your weight division, a two-time British title challenger, and 3-2-1 as a professional bare-knuckle boxer. I wonder what you make of him as an opponent, because obviously he has that crucial bare-knuckle boxing experience which you're yet to have, and he's also 25 years of old, meaning he has those physical advantages over you being 36. What do you think of him as an opponent?
I've only watched one of his fight. Well, I've watched. I said tell a lie. I've watched one bare knuckle fight, and I watched the fight that he had gloved with Harry Miles. But he was a
Mm,
different boy when he fought Harry Miles. I think he was quite chubby
yeah.
and things, and he looks in shape now. In all fairness, but I just don't think he's going to be able to hurt me. And if you can't hurt me over 3 2s, you're fucked, for want of a better word. Saying
Unfortunate.
again, I haven't been fucking punched without the glove on, so you never know. You know what I mean?
Very true. Very true
Yeah,
indeed. Yeah, I expect it's a different environment, a different sport,
yeah,
in fact. So
yeah.
why we spoke about why you want to be in bare knuckle boxing, but why BKB? Why this particular company?
Well, because I've seen Jim and things writing stuff on Twitter, and I just measured him out of the blue. And in all fairness, he's fucking come up with traps and got me the fight, so can't argue with that.
Not at all. And any fighters you'd want to fight from the boxing game into bare knuckle boxing? Obviously, there's the Tom Little rematch that never happened. He was thinking about getting on board with BKB.
Yeah, I'd fight Tom Little. I mean, me and Tom Little have brushed our fucking. Well, we didn't get on for a while, but we're all right now. Me and Tom Little, we brushed it under the carpet. But I would fight him if he wanted to fight me in bare knuckle.
Sure. And dark fruits. Now we spoke
Yeah.
about this coming in. You're off the drink now. Why
Yeah,
dark fruits? Not my choice of alcoholic beverage. Why is it yours?
I used to drink Strongbow and Black, but it started giving me heartburn. So the natural thing I was to try dark fruits, and I don't have fucking heartburn off it, so I stuck to it.
So you're quite the personality. A lot of Welsh guys coming into bare knuckle boxing. Have you sparred with any of the guys? You know, the Daniel Lerwells of the world?
No, I haven't, if I'm honest. I know Daniel well personally. I think he trains down Enzo's gym, doesn't he? But I follow him on Twitter and things. But he's a bit lighter than me. I think he fights at middleweight, and he like 12 stone or something, or 13 stone.
He's 13,
Is he?
14 stone these days, yeah.
Yeah, 13. This fight with Mason is made at 16 stone 4. So I'm quite a bit heavier than him. Like the boys I've been sparring in the gym, Harry he's big now. You know what I mean? He's not because he boxed mostly at cruiserweight, but I think he's 17 stone fucking 10 now at the moment. So they're bigger than me. You know what I mean? Now I've lost the weight because I normally walk around at about, I'd say about 17.6, something like that. But I went up to 18.4 for Christmas and with lockdown, fucking drinking every night and everything. So but I'm back down now. It's 16.5 Friday, so nearly there. Yeah.
And finally, before we go into thanks and sponsors and so forth, what is your message to the fans? What can they expect of Dorian Darch come fight night?
Dorian Darch is just going to put right. No, I've let myself down in my boxing career over the last 5 years. Made myself like a fucking better word, but tough, like, I mean, I just want to show that I'm a fucking tough bloke and I can mix it with any fucker. That's what I'm out to prove.
And thanks. Who have we got to thank for your camp so far?
Morley's helped me out, bought me new shorts. Mac and Mall Groundworks. What else we sponsor? Gavin Reese has helped me massively, training wise. Lethan and Harry, I've already mentioned, have helped me massively with sparring. Otherwise, I would have been knackered because there's no one else around. So they've helped me massively, even though they've probably hurt their hands fucking punching my head in, but they still helped me. That's about it, really, buddy.
Perfect. Dorian, thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you on the 27th of March.
Sound, buddy. Ta-ra, George.